Today's video is my first fall decorating video for 2025. We are starting out in my bedroom, or mine and Will's bedroom, and I decided I want to do some rearranging today. I think it would be so pretty. I just thought of this morning, but I think it would be so pretty to put our bed in between these two windows. And we're going to get rid of the Let's Cuddle sign. We're going to move our fireplace, hopefully catty corner, over there in that corner with the TV above it. Or maybe the dresser over there. Not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to do some moving around and lots of fall decorating. We are going to deck out our bedroom and make it so cozy for fall. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Grab your coffee and let's decorate. Is it raining? We've had our bedroom like this for the last 5 years, and I've really been itching to give it a little bit of a change, take down the Let's Cuddle sign, take down the mirrors, and just do something fresh and new. And so I was brainstorming on this day, and then I had the idea to move the bed in between the two windows, and it would give our headboard a little bit of a frame. And I'm so excited with how this turned out. Y'all will have to let me know at the end of the video what you think, but I think this is like perfect for this room. The only reason I put the headboard on this wall when we moved in is because I love seeing the bed from the kitchen, but for this room this layout works so much better and it's so cozy. So I'm super excited to share this today. I went ahead and popped some fall sheets on the bed to get us all in the fall mood. These are so pretty. They are from Target. I'll link them down below. But let's go ahead and get this furniture moved around so we can get this bed over here on the other wall. Oliver and Annie Kate were the best little helpers. They were cracking each other up, and it was making me laugh so hard. They are so funny together. And this is actually the first week back to school for my mom. My mom used to help me on Monday and Tuesdays, and now I don't have that help. And so this was kind of funny because this was like the first day she was back to work, and I was like full on, don't have any help, and I chose to rearrange my room, decorate for fall, and clean. Like, what went on in my head, I have no idea, but it was actually a really successful day, and I love the way everything turned out, and the kids were just so sweet. So my husband would have definitely helped me with this project, but I thought about this idea at like 10 a.m. and then we made it all happen before 11 a.m. So he was at work. He had no idea any of this was going on. In fact, I texted him in the middle of this project and I was like, I just rearranged our whole bedroom. I hope that's okay. And he was a fan of it. He was like, yeah, go for it. He's really been wanting to find a spot in our room to put his PC. We need to get a little thin desk, and now we have the perfect spot. So I love the way that this came out. I feel like it has always meant to be like this, and I can't believe I had it the other way ever. It just feels so cozy now. So let me know your thoughts down below, but I'm loving the little windows on either side of our bed. my idea for the fireplace was to move it over in the corner where the crib used to be and make a cozy little corner where we can put a Christmas tree and watch Christmas movies in here, or, throughout the fall, watch cozy movies and have it just be like a little cozy corner with the fireplace and the TV. And so I wanted to have Will mount the TV in the corner, but we didn't have a corner mount, so we just went ahead and put the TV on top of the fireplace for now. We may end up mounting a TV in the future, but for now, we're going to scoot the fireplace over there in the corner, put the TV on top. We're going to decorate it for fall with some fall garland, and I cannot wait to get the Christmas tree in here this year. It's going to be so pretty over here in this corner. This is the little area where I was thinking we could put a little thin desk and put Will's computer here, and then we can both work here when we need to. So we'll see if we can find something like that. But is it just me, or does our room look bigger now? It's time to feed the pup, and we've recently introduced Opie to Maeve, the first and only human-grade protein-rich raw food for dogs made with real ingredients you can see and name just by looking at them. There's no fillers, no additives. It requires zero prep or mess. Opie has always preferred chicken over his dog food, so we were super excited to get started with Maeve. He took to it so quickly. He really enjoys mealtime now. With human-grade, lean protein, vitamin-rich organ meat, fresh produce, and personalized supplements, Maeve's high-quality ingredients that are flash frozen make for optimal nutrient absorption. Opie is showing so much more energy, and we are already noticing fresher breath and a shinier coat. Give your pup what they deserve. Head to the link in my description box and use code Lauren20 for 20% off your first order. Thank you so much to Maeve for sponsoring today's video. Opie is one happy pup. We had several spots on the wall that needed to be filled and painted over since we moved all the furniture around. So I'm going to have Will come in here this weekend and do that. But for now, I'm just going to hang a picture over that area where the TV was. And I know y'all are probably like, girl, where are the fall decorations? They are coming now. We're about to make the bed. I love our bedding for fall this year. We got a new duvet. I've really been wanting to switch back to a duvet. I think they're so cozy, and jumping in bed at the end of the day in a duvet is just totally different than a comforter, in my opinion. Comforters are easy, but duvets are just so much cozier. So I found the perfect duvet at Target this weekend, and I linked it on everything, Instagram, LTK, because I was so excited. It was $31. I could not believe that price for like a super fluffy, crunchy, soft, the perfect duvet. It's actually the duvet comforter. And then the duvet I got from Amazon. It's like a waffle knit material, very cooling. The whole setup is just dreamy. I'm absolutely in love with our new bedding. One of the very first homemaking hacks I ever shared on my channel was this little duvet hack. You just put your duvet inside out, of course, lay it on your bed, and then you put the comforter over the top. You go ahead and tie down all the sides, and then you just roll it up like a burrito, and then pull it from the inside out and shake it, and it is set. You don't have to worry about wrestling with it, trying to get it in there. This just makes it so much easier. This is part of the reason, though, why I ended up going back to a comforter, because this kind of is a pain in the butt, especially with our last one, because I had two comforters. I loved doubling up on them because it made it extra puffy and cozy, but this one is actually really puffy all on its own from Target, and it was $31. I just can't believe that. It's the perfect amount of fluff because it's really hot in Arkansas still, and honestly, it doesn't really ever get super cold. This one's just perfect. It is very, very cozy. while we are finishing up this duvet, I said I didn't have to wrestle with it. You have to wrestle with it a little bit, but it is worth it. It's so cozy. But anyways, for fall decor this year in our bedroom, I wanted everything to feel really clean, but also really cozy. I love adding twinkle lights this time of year, so we're going to add twinkle lights to our garlands. And I also wanted to keep it kind of simple. So we're going to add some pumpkins, some florals, some cozy twinkle lights, and then a candle, of course, or actually a couple candles. Look how crazy good that is, though. That duvet is just way too good, y'all. I'm so excited about it. Okay, but now it's time to actually start fall decorating. Let's get this bed made up, put our cozy pillows on there, and get this room looking like it is time for some cold weather, some soup, some hot chocolate, all the things. So I contemplated leaving this little space above our headboard empty. I thought it looked so clean and crisp in here. But then I found this little light up wreath in one of my fall totes, and I was like, that would add the perfect little cozy touch. So we're going to add that there for now and play around with it. I'm also going to add a little bit of garland to the top of our headboard. I always love doing that every year. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to be adding another layer to that garland to kind of thicken it up a little bit, and also add in some twinkle lights to match the wreath. But we're going to switch gears and go back to the bed real quick and get these new pillow covers put on. I got some new Euro pillow covers from Amazon, and they are beautiful. I love the texture of them. I've been finding lots of good like bed finds lately. You never know what you're going to find when it comes to like Amazon once it comes in the mail, but these are actually really good. I love the quality of them, and I think they add the perfect fall touch here on our bed. As for the actual pillows that we sleep on, Will and I both like to lay pretty flat, so we have like pancake pillows. So that's why we have to dress up this bed and just cover those little pancake pillows up. So we're going to put our Euro pillows there. We've got our shams with the buttons. These shams came with a comforter from a long time ago, but I've always kept the shams because I love them. The little buttons are so cute. And then here in the front, we're going to do our fur pillows. And I honestly love the way it looks right here. I wanted to stop right here, but then I ended up finding a really pretty, this like orange color leaf pillow to put in front of those two fur pillows. So y'all will have to let me know down below if it looks good with the orange pillow. I'm going to add it here in just a few minutes, but I think I may take that off. I like a more simple, clean look, but it did match, I think. So let me know down below how you like that. And then I also found this Studio McGee blanket at Target this year, and I think it adds the perfect little cozy touch at the end of our bed there. Now this is my black oak and persimmon candle that I found at Target. It is gorgeous, but it has the most beautiful scent. It's not necessarily like a fall scent, but it smells so homey, so cozy, and it's just perfect for a bedroom in my opinion. Now we're going over here above the dresser. I'm going to continue to hang this here for now until we get some art or maybe a new updated picture, and then we are going to add some really fun fall decor on the dresser. Over here on our dresser or chest of drawers, I'm going to add this big amber glass vase with some fall leaves and a cute little pumpkin that I picked up at Hobby Lobby years ago. And here in a minute, I'm going to add a candle with a little mini leaf wreath. But we'll do that in just a second. I'm going to go over here real quick and add our mirror back to the wall. I took that down. We're going to wipe it down really good and then hang a really pretty fall wreath here too. We had to get our little fall wallpaper on the TV. I'm going to wipe this down over here. It was just a little bit dusty, and add a really pretty fall garland over here. We're going to keep it pretty simple. I almost forgot about our cute little fall tree. I picked that up at Hobby Lobby last year, and I just love it. I think that little basket came from At Home, and I just filled it with some like dried moss. But that added the perfect little touch there. Now just try to imagine a Christmas tree here with all of the Christmas decorations. I am so excited. But honestly, I'm not skipping over fall. Absolutely love fall. It might be one of my favorites actually, because it's like the beginning of all of the holidays, and it just feels so cozy. We actually found that cute little fireplace on Facebook Marketplace a few years ago for like $100, and it was like a dark wood color, and we painted it white and roughed it up with some sandpaper, and I just love that little piece in our bedroom. It adds so much warmth, so I love that. Now we're headed back over here to the bed because I'm going to fix up this garland. It wasn't fluffy enough in my opinion, so we're going to add a layer underneath. And I absolutely love At Home for their cheap garland. They're not necessarily like a beautiful garland, but they're perfect for layering. I got a dark one and a light one. I have several of these actually. And I feel like adding that underneath this added the perfect amount of fluff. And then we're also going to add in some twinkle lights. I just already had this wall hanging in our garage, so I'm going to hang it here to cover up that mess on the wall until we can get those holes filled. But I'm loving how cozy our bedroom is. Now that orange pillow in the front, let me know down below if it is not the vibe. I feel like it kind of does not go there, and it's kind of throwing everything off. So I might move that and maybe get something else for that area, or maybe just leave it as is. But now we're going to vacuum up this room. We are going to turn out the lights, and I'm going to show you how cozy it is. I'm sorry I keep saying cozy, but it truly just feels so warm and cozy at the end of the day. Jump in the bed, turn on a good movie, and I'm just so excited for the next couple months to enjoy all of this cozy lighting and all of the fall decor. Drop your favorite fall movies or shows down in the comments below. I want to try some new ones this year. I always love Gilmore Girls in the fall, and another one I love is You've Got Mail. That is like such a good fall movie. Growing up, my mom always watched You've Got Mail as she pulled out all her fall decor. So it's very nostalgic, but it's also just a really good movie. I love that movie. But yeah, drop them down in the comments below because I'm going to watch some new ones this year. For dinner, I made some homemade chili. This is actually Will's dad's recipe. It's so good. I will leave it down in the description box below. A lot of times we'll use venison because both Will and his dad and his brother are big deer hunters, and Will is always coming home with at least one deer in the winter, so we've got to use it up. And so I either use venison or ground beef. It works with either one. We're going to add some sour cream, some shredded cheese, some chives, some Fritos. I also made up some cornbread. I like to use the Jiffy cornbread. And then add in 3 tablespoons of sugar. It is delicious. That's going to wrap up today's video. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.